everyone, hope you're doing well. My name is Mateo and I'm the host of Big Ben Timepieces. Woo! We're a watch channel really devoted to the latest watch talks and investment opportunities. The brand always had to innovate more because it was introduced at a price point and still had to abide by the standard of Hans Werdel finishing, movements, and dial design. And I think that Rolex also uses TUDOR as an A/B testing company for future products. So anything that Rolex wouldn't push the boundaries or doesn't even have to push the boundaries. A couple of differentiators between the brands. Firstly, what I'm wearing, TUDOR Black Bay 58 in navy. It was the re-edition Black Bay. Its predecessor was thicker. I wasn't gravitating towards it at all because I think the case was too thick for the bracelet and it looked too top heavy. Not even trying it on, I couldn't probably say, and I've seen the comments that I do feel it was too top heavy, so they thinned out the case size, and it is an in-house movement. So this is my first piece. It's the TUDOR Royal 41, and a funny story, I was in line with two buddies for the Omega, the moon swatch, and we were probably 250th in line. We got there at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Anyways, to that extent, we ended up just going across the street, which was one of Montreal's biggest authorized dealer for Rolex, and I ended up picking up this beautiful TUDOR Royal 41 with the integrated bracelet, 40-hour power reserve. The reason why I fell in love with it primarily was because it has a date function and it's in stainless steel. Rolex only reserves the date function, as we know it, the presidential watch, in precious metal. So they never did a date in stainless steel. And this is cool because it is a Hans Werdel Foundation product and it's a date in stainless steel. So I think that was very neat. And who knows, maybe Rolex will do that one day. It has also the fluted and smooth bezel with a beautiful bracelet. I think I haven't seen most TUDOR bracelets, but I can probably bet that this is of the most comfortable bracelets that they've ever made. Mind you, the finishing on this TUDOR is Rolex quality, Rolex standard. It doesn't get much better than this. And it has the Roman numerals as well. It's a 39 millimeter. The Black Bay, I believe it was 41. So yeah, it's I think this is one of the best proportionate watches out there. Just to stay on topic of why I think TUDOR innovates more than Rolex is because people think of it as a homage brand, so it pays homage to Rolex. You think of the recent release of the TUDOR Black Bay Pro, which is definitely the Rolex Explorer, and you're looking at the new release of the TUDOR Pelagos, which is a smaller case size, and it really resembles the Submariner more, in my opinion. So yes, you can probably say that it is a homage brand, but then again, it's the brand to do it because think of it, it is Rolex. This watch right here resembles the TUDOR Submariner, and it has a Rolex crown. It uses a Rolex case. They were made in the same factory, so they were produced in the same place. So they shared the same materials. Now it's completely different. The TUDOR Royal 41 is focused on what TUDOR can do when it comes to finishing. And so this Black Bay 58 is really showcasing simplicity, utility, being a super good dive watch, one of the best divers for the money on the market. So this is my Rolex Datejust 41. When you hear the word watch, you just think of a Datejust. It's one of the most recognizable pieces in the world. And I'm glad I have it here today.